Leaders are limited by their vision rather than by their abilities. When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead. Each star is a mirror reflecting the truth inside you. Every beginning has an end, and every end is a new beginning. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Everything you do doesn't have to be seen or heard. Keep creating. The world yearns to celebrate your next masterpiece. If everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough. Your strongest muscle and worst enemy is your mind. Train it well. The right mindset is the first step towards the journey. If a man takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. A conscious human is driven by their conscience, not popular opinion. Old ways won't open new doors. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. In war, numbers alone confer no advantage. Do not advance relying on sheer military power. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. It was easier to ask for forgiveness than it was to get permission. To be wealthy and honored in an unjust society is a disgrace. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. The superior man understands what is right. The inferior man understands what will sell. Words offer meaning. When you've got the meaning, you can forget the words. A thing is not necessarily true because a man dies for it. The truth isn't always beauty, but the hunger for it is. There is no such thing as a great talent without great willpower. Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. The truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words the truth. In the midst of darkness, he alone sees the dawn. In the midst of the soundless, he alone hears harmony. I live my life in widening circles that reach out across the world. Don't fast forward through life. You'll miss all the good stuff along the way. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. My fear was not of death itself, but a death without meaning. I'm not afraid of death. I just don't want to be there when it happens. Every man reaches his destination if he just keeps walking. Light in your mind is better than darkness in your soul. There is an intelligent way to eat a live frog. I just don't know what it is. No crime is a means to an end. No crime can be rationalized. Next to trying and winning, the best thing is trying and failing. The goal is to reduce the time of suffering, not eliminate it. Appreciate the moment of a first kiss. It may be the last time you own your heart. You know, there's no such thing as a complete lie. There's always some truth in there. Strange what being forced to slow down could do to a person. People throw stones at you, and you convert them into milestones. Truth is what your contemporaries let you get away with. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. There is no greater danger than underestimating your opponent. He will win who, prepared himself, waits to take the enemy unprepared. Education is not the learning of facts, It's rather the training of the mind to think. If you believe you can, you might. If you know you can, you will. When they say the sky's the limit to me, that's really true. Birth is not the beginning. Death is not the end. Our attitude toward life determines life's attitude towards us. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. That knowledge, which stops at what it does not know, is the highest knowledge. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Moods can be contagious. Don't catch or spread a bad mood. Death is unstoppable. One must face it as a fact of life. Unless you enter the tiger's lair, you cannot get hold of the tiger's cubs. A life fueled by passions is like riding on the back of a dragon. Only dead fish go with the flow. Anyone who does anything creative is always going to want to change. If you fuel your journey on the opinions of others, you are going to run out of gas. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. Those who are willing to be vulnerable move among mysteries. Some people look for a beautiful place. Others make a place beautiful. Enchantment lies in everyday moments if you are observant. The storm is what they threw at me. The hurricane is what I became. A petty thief is put in jail. A great brigand becomes a ruler of a nation. If you have the guts to be yourself, other people will pay your price. If you want to lead them, you must place yourself behind them. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. What is of supreme importance in war is to attack the enemy's strategy. The best knowledge is knowing yourself and your inner being. A fool despises good counsel, but a wise man takes it to heart. You never fail until you stop trying. Be like seeds. Do not see dirt thrown at you as your enemy, but as ground to grow. Faster, faster, until the thrill of speed overcomes the fear of death. Judging is the cause that creates the effect of choosing. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Every act of goodness is born from our desire to be happy. Our lives can't be measured by our final years. Of this, I am sure. You can jail a revolutionary, but you can't jail the revolution. It's better this way, sister. There's more to life than staying safe. If you think you have enough knowledge, you are still ignorant. Always be a learner. First learn to become invincible, then wait for your enemy's moment of vulnerability. If you know yourself, but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. A paranoid is someone who knows a little of what's going on. Time always exposes what you truly mean to someone. When the position is such that neither side will gain by making the first move, it is called temporizing ground. Instinct is a makeshift, an admission of helplessness, before the problem of reality. The key to life is accepting challenges. Once someone stops doing this, he's dead. I shall allow no man to belittle my soul by making me hate him. To have a human form of a joyful thing, but in the universe of possible forms, there are others just as good.